fresh off my Iowa penny box butt whooping, I had another subscriber send me another box from Iowa. I guess he wants to show me that every penny box in Iowa has goodies. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure. That's right, I had another subscriber who said, Rob, I'd like one of your penny mats. Can I ship you a penny box in trade? I was like, if you want to spend the extra shipping, I would love another box from Iowa. I saw how good they were in the battle series against Midwest Coin Hunter, so why would I dare choose to turn one down? That being said, the box was a little bit beat up in shipping, so I did tape the side because it was torn here, but I have not looked at the bottom through the holes or through the top yet. It's still a sealed box. I also want to thank the subscriber for sending me a few goodies. Check this out. A 74S proof Kennedy half dollar. Thank you very much. A 1937 Buffalo nickel. Beautiful. And a 1944 Philadelphia minted Mercury dime. He also sent me a roll of 2017 Ds that I get to check for any errors or varieties or add to my collection. So thank you very much, my subscriber from Iowa. I really appreciate the extra goodies. You did not need to do that, but I'll definitely add them to my collection. Let's go ahead and flip this box around and see if we have any good enders in it or any goodies inside the rolls once I get to hunting. All right, you can see the box was pretty beat up, but let's just take a quick peek and see if any wheatback enders show themselves. I don't see any weedy enders. Uh-oh, we got a counterstruck one here. All right, we got a Colorado State counterstruck Lincoln Memorial cent. That is cool. I do collect a lot of the states. I don't think I have a Colorado one. So that's off to a banging start already. Well, outside of that, I see a lot of copper. And that seems to be par for the course up there in Iowa. So maybe we'll get a lot of copper to sort through for any of the varieties that I'll be checking for that I have listed on my mat. Let me get this all cleaned up. Let's get this hunt started. We're going to kick it off with roll one. I'll be showing all of my finds that I will keep throughout the box, including foreigns, proofs, errors of varieties, wheatback scents, hopefully an Indian head scent, things like that. I'll be looking under my microscope to get up close and personal. And as always, because I get a lot of questions about it, if you're interested in one of my penny roll hunting mats or my microscope or any of the things I use in my video, I have links to them down below. All right, let's get it on. Roll number 4 is going to yield the first find of the box, and it's going to be a 1957 Denver wheat cent. Can't get mad at that. We're off and running. Let's run some more. Roll number 7 is going to have an old wheat cent here. It was obverse facing me. Looks like it has some damage too. And it's a 1929 Philadelphia. Yeah, it looks like it has been compacted to fit into a collar in order to make it into a ring most likely. But definitely an older wheat cent. I'll take that all day. 1929 on the board early. Roll number 8 is going to have that counterstruck Colorado State Lincoln Memorial cent. Just wanted to show it to you before I open it. We'll see what it looks like up close and if there's any goodies with it. Here's that counterstruck cent. Colorado State right there. Love it. I'm going to add it to my counterstruck collection, and maybe at the end of the video I'll show you some of the state ones I have amassed over all my hunts. We'll add it to the board and look for more. Roll 9 is going to yield wheat cent number 3, and this one's a 1955 Denver. Roll 12 is going to have our first Canadian, and it is a 1981. Roll 22, wheat cent number 4, reverse facing. 1946 Philadelphia. Good detail too, and not a bad strike. A lot of the 46s always have a weak strike on the 6, and that's got a pretty good strike. We'll take it. I think it is the second oldest of the box because we did find a 1929. All right, 4 on the board. Let's go for more. Roll 23, wheat cent number 5. 1945 San Francisco. Don't get a lot of S mint marks. I'll take any one I can get. Now, if it had been the 46, we would have checked for the 46 S over D. But it's a 45. I'm not mad at it. I figured I would take 1 second just remind everyone, if you want to have some more information about some of the penny varieties you can find while you're coin hunting, I do have a Aaron Variety Hunts playlist, and within that one, we do talk about the 46 S over D over mint mark. So you'll want to make sure that if you have any questions about any of the varieties I look for, to go ahead and check that playlist and learn more about the varieties that can be found in your hunts. Same roll, and we got a wheat cent sandwich. I don't get those too often. It's another 45, but this one from Philly. Roll 26 is going to give us an old Canadian. It's definitely a young head, so it's going to be 1964 or earlier. This one looks like it could be a 61 or 62. And it is a 1962. Second Canadian in the box. One's a young head. Can we find more wheat cents or other goodies? Roll 29, wheat cent number 7. 1940, another San Francisco. That is the second oldest of the box at this point. Roll 30, second coin in. Gonna be another Wheatie. 1942, Philadelphia. Roll 43. We haven't got another wheat cent since we got the 8th, but we did find our third Canadian in the box, and it's a 1975. Well, we finished that box of pennies, and it's kind of crazy, man. We had 8 wheat cents right around roll 30, I believe. I'll have to go back and check the clips, but we didn't get any wheat cents the last 15 or 20 rolls of the box, so we only ended with 8. You know what? I'm not going to get mad, though. 8's a good number, especially when you got a 20s in there, a 1929. Yeah, it has been colored and pressed, and it's not in the greatest shape, but still a cool find. Almost 100 years old, 91-year-old penny. We got 3 Canadians, and the oldest one was a young head, 1962. Take that, add it to the collection. We ended up with 5 1959s and a pretty good row of really nice Lincoln Memorial cents. A 1961 D, a 1965 Beauty, a 1973 Stunner, a 1975 D, a couple of dings, but it is nice, and a 1976 D. Kind of damage across the cheek, but overall, some really nice Lincoln Memorial cents there that I'll be rolling up. We also ended up with that Colorado State Counterstruck Lincoln cent. And I didn't want to grab them all out, but I grabbed a couple just to show you that you can get all 50 states. I've got a California state stamp right there. We've got a Kentucky state stamp right there. And a Kansas. I know I have a jar that has several of them in there, but these are the ones I hadn't even put in the jar yet. So once I get the jar out, I'll get all these put back in there and take inventory and see how many more I have to get all 50 states. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this box of pennies hunted with me from Iowa. I know I enjoyed another box with a lot of copper in it yet again. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.